Okay, so what I'm going to do is, if I didn't have my little Legos to make my critters, I've just hopped online and I've got this picture of a Lego critter, and I've got my little buddies to keep me company over on the side. Now, if you don't have drawing equipment at home, I'm going to have a go at showing you how to do it as if I would, as if I was sketching something. So it's close to this, but this is flat, so this is horizontal, and that's more like an oblique drawing, whereas we're doing isometric. So what we're going to start with, let's work out our measurements. So if I make this 10 and this 20, so from here to here, and I'm going to make this 20, this 10, and this 30. Why don't we make that 30? What is that up to? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 90. So that full side is 90. And we're going to make our little critter go back 20. Now, how high shall we make him? Let's make him 10, 20, 30, and a 20. Okay, I'll do that again. So that's going to be 10, that's going to be 10, that's going to be 10, that's going to be 20. So it's actually going to be 50 millimeters high. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off with a sketch. Start with your vertical, and we know that that's approximately 50, give or take, that's okay. Then it's going to go back approximately at 30 degrees, about 90 millimeters. I'm going to close that off. Then the depth of that's going to be 20, keeping all of your lines parallel. Vertical is vertical. If it goes back at the same direction, it goes back at the same direction. If you've got a ruler, go for it. Jump in and use your ruler. Now, it's exciting. We get to cut things out. So let's go in 20 to get our little feet started. And that goes up approximately 25, I'm going to say. And this one comes in approximately 30. And then that's going to go back at approximately a 30-degree line. And then we're going to go up one more, because that's going to follow on to his nose end, let's say. Then we've got another little piece. Nope, I think that goes all the way through. Oh no, that's all right. And then it's this line that goes nearly all the way through. So you can see how I'm starting to plan it out. This comes back at this angle, so keeping it all together. How far does it come back? Well, if that line goes there, that goes there. And it comes up, that comes up. And then we have a little bit of a head starting to come about. Now this can come, so that's one, that's two, that can go straight up. This is a part where his little eye is going to sit on. Close that up. Now what's happening in this tail end? Oh, yeah. I think I'd probably make that just a little bit bigger, so it looks better. So you know which way is the front and which bit is the back. So if we're nearly finished, we just got to bring that through there. And got a little bit more information here that needs to come through. because this is actually the back of that box that we can't, we can see it, but we're not going to use it. So now I'm going to go over that with my pen so that you can see that a little bit better. Checking. There's a little line in there. There's another little line in there. Checking. There we go. There's our critter. Oh, forgot his eye. Now I'm just going to put a bit of colour on him. Let's go. Guess what colours? Do I have purple? Oh, not a nice purple. Okay, we're going to go red and green there. Just do something different. Because I've already done red and green, maybe a little bit of orange. Okay, so red on his body. And a little bit of orange for his butt section, and then I'm going to use a different colour. I don't want a bright green. I'm just going to use, there we go. Puppy dogs barking. There we go. Okay, so now that I've drawn the drawing in freehand, what I'm now going to do is have a go at using my set square and my T-square. Oops, there's my little people. Now, what were those dimensions that I started with? We're going to go back 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay, so if that's a 7, I'm going to go back to here. And it's going to be 50 millimeters high, so 10. Getting myself confused. Line it up properly, and then it doesn't have to be so much effort. Okay, there you go, there's my 50. Now I'm going to make my lines quite dark so that you can see them. And he is 20 wide, my red guy. So there's my chook's foot. I don't need to put those other dimensions in because I've already measured it 3 times, or my height, my length, and my width. So now all I'm going to do is use my drawing equipment to close that off. Oh, so how'd I go with those angles? Didn't quite get that at a 30-degree angle, but never mind, freehand, no tools, it was all right. Now let's start to cut that out. So we're going 20, 10, 20, and 10. That's all that is on there. And then that's going to go up 25. But this one is going to go up 20. How does that look? That looks pretty good. Now I already know some of those measurements because we've done it already with freehand. So that's 5. Now that goes all the way through, my friends. And that's the back. I'm going to put the back of the box in just to show you where that's all going to go. And then you'll know the bottom of his little feet line up here as well. Starting to come out. Draw the front of his bill. Flip that over. So that's actually his bill just in there. And now we can start to close some of those little pieces off. Now we don't have to measure it going back because those measurements are already done. Use the tools if you have them. And then I just need to go up 5. And then I can close his little tail off. That's the microwave. Is that it? Oh, there's another one. Oh, I forgot that in the other one as well. Let's see here. That's actually a separate Lego piece, so that needs a little line. Okay, quickly, what we're going to do is just go over it with a marker so it makes our intended lines stand out. Now, again, if we were in the classroom, we would definitely not be making all these lines so dark. Going to turn it over. Okay, diagonals done. Let's put in those verticals. Now, as you can see there in this drawing, there are no horizontal lines. So if you look back and you've got a flat one, a flat line, a horizontal line, then you might have done something wrong. Nearly done. Did I get that one? Nope. Okay, let's put an eye in because we can. And I actually like putting a little bit of tone the other day. That helped show what we were doing. You know, where things were cut out. Done. Okay, if you want to put some dimensioning on your drawings, we'll have a look at doing that. So you come down 2 millimeters from the drawing, draw a 10 millimeter line, and then your arrowhead goes back a couple of mils as well. So 2 millimeters, 10 millimeters, and then we'll go back. So this will give you a bit of a test if you want to have a go at this. This runs all the way through, and the other side. Okay, so this is 20. This is 20. 10, 20. That looks like about 15, I think, but I think it was supposed to be, I'll just check it. 15, like a jet. And then you put arrowheads on all of this. So if you were sending your work off to be made, they would actually know the measurements that they were needed to do your drawing. Okay, let's do this one. Two, 10, and back. Close. Put all your arrowheads in. Okay, so here we've got 15, 5, 5, 5, and 15. Now, is that all we need? I believe it is. See how we go?